Goku vs. Gohan is happening in the Dragon Ball Super manga, and this time it will be Ultra Instinct versus Gohan Beast. Is the Dragon Ball Super manga finally turning hype again? I mean, last chapter, Beerus talked about crowning a new god of destruction. We have Broly being trained, Black Frieza's on the loose, and it looks like in this full chapter, the fight is about to begin. So we just have the draft pages so far, but Dragon Ball Super is a 40+ page chapter manga, meaning we'll get a huge fight between Gohan Beast and Ultra Instinct Goku here in this coming chapter in just about a week. Now, I think right now, Gohan Beast is probably the strongest in the universe with the exception of Black Frieza. I'm thinking that this arc may end with a battle between the two of them. And we've seen Goku kind of falling behind recently in the Granola arc with his Ultra Instinct. He's kind of struggling to evolve it properly, but we also know that he's a way better fighter than Gohan. And if we take a look back to the last time they fought, Dragon Ball Super episode 90, they had a really good battle and Gohan definitely showed his wits, catching Goku off guard plenty of times, but Goku came through with the W. Even though Gohan was in his mystic form, Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken was too much for him. And interestingly enough, in that episode, Gohan said that he wanted to try to achieve a brand new form of his own. And years later, he did. Gohan Beast, which we just saw in the superhero movie, and last chapter we saw that he can just turn it on like a light switch. He doesn't have to go through all of his forms, he doesn't need a long power-up process, he can just activate Gohan Beast incredibly easily, seemingly more easy than Goku's Ultra Instinct even. This form seems to be very natural for Gohan, where he's just overflowing with intense raw power. And I think at this point, even though Goku is a better fighter and Ultra Instinct is a superior technique, Gohan's sheer power and speed will probably be too much for Goku. And that's because, as we've seen, Ultra Instinct can dodge everything and do a lot of damage to an extent, but if the enemy is too fast and too strong, it kind of falls apart. And we saw that in the fights with Granola and Gas. But this is great news because it appears that this new arc is actually giving fans what we've been asking for years. And Goku also says that he wants to challenge Piccolo as well when Gohan told him that Piccolo has gotten a new form and powered up. So it looks like all of the strongest fighters right now are on Beerus' planet and they're about to duel each other and test each other's strength. And this is really interesting because we really need a benchmark of power. We haven't learned enough about Gohan Beast. This is a really good opportunity to learn more about the form and see how much stronger he is than Ultra Instinct. We've seen plenty of fights with Ultra Instinct. We have a pretty good grasp at how strong it is, but right now with Black Frieza and Gohan being above it, we're gonna get to see exactly how much. And meanwhile, we have Broly in the mix, who's been training as well, and he probably has more potential than anyone. And I'm wondering if Gohan can teach Broly the Beast mode, because if Broly gets Beast form, it's just over for Black Frieza. Like, it's not even gonna be a challenge. There's no question about that. This duel between Goku and Gohan needs to happen. We have to see how much stronger Gohan Beast actually is than Ultra Instinct and everyone else. The only takeaway that we have is that when he got punched by Cell Max, it didn't even budge him. And we know in Dragon Ball, when you don't get budged by getting hit, it just means you're levels and levels above whoever tried to punch you. And that's interesting coming from Cell Max, who was just literally obliterating everyone around him. We also don't really have enough information about Black Frieza either, with the exception that he did take out Goku and Vegeta at their full power with a single punch. So right now, fans are speculating that Gohan Beast and Black Frieza are probably very close in power. And that's why I think by the end of this arc, if this truly is the Black Frieza arc, we're gonna have to see Gohan take out Black Frieza. I mean, obviously, Frieza's not gonna kill Gohan. It's Dragon Ball Super, we know that's not gonna happen. Gohan will have to come through in the end. And in my opinion, he seems like he's probably stronger than Black Frieza anyway, just in my own personal opinion. Even though we don't really know enough, Gohan Beast just seems so up there that it's gonna be tough to give him a challenge. And I think also in this arc, we're gonna see Vegeta evolve his Ultra Ego form. I think right now, he's kind of just at like the halfway Blade transformation, Goku is definitely getting a new form so he can become on top yet again. I mean, if Gohan Beast does lose the Black Frieza, it's very possible we'll see Goku achieve his perfected Ultra Instinct and take out Black Frieza. I wouldn't put any hopes on Vegeta achieving his new form and taking out Black Frieza. We got severely disappointed with him finally getting Ultra Ego. Fans were going crazy, and then, well, he lost anyway. There's tons of room for development of all the characters coming in this arc, and the power levels are not quite established yet. Again, we have to see the benchmarks, and that's why this duel or duels are so important. We could see Orange Piccolo fight against Broly or something like that as well, and just give us the tier list, essentially, as to who is the strongest moving down. Obviously, Gohan and Black Frieza are S rank, and then I think Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and Piccolo are probably all relatively close, but that's why these duels are great to see. It's like, who exactly is stronger? I think it's really interesting that if we take a look back at Dragon Ball Super episode 90, just kind of the events that went down, how Gohan said, I want to achieve a new form, and we're going to revisit this fight now that he has his form, and I'm just very curious as to how similar it's going to be, because the previous fight was pretty much, they started in base forms, then Gohan went Ultimate and Goku went Blue, and they were still very, very close. I mean, Goku was slightly stronger, and now I feel like Gohan is probably more than slightly stronger than Goku. The roles are reversed, and I think this is a really good opportunity for Gohan to beat his father in a duel, and that's gonna be crazy. I mean, that's definitely gonna make fans jump out of their seats. Watching Gohan and Goku fight each other in the Room of Spirit and Time was some of the best Dragon Ball Z there was, especially with those badass Saiyan uniforms. Can we please get those back one day? Man, nothing like seeing Goku and Gohan in Saiyan armor. It's also a really interesting development because after all the training and everything that Goku and Gohan have been through, Goku has always been the mentor trying to build Gohan up to this moment where he will be stronger. Well, he was stronger during Perfect Cell, but we saw in the Buu Saga that he kind of lost it until he got Mystic Form, and then Goku surpassed him again. So this is kind of a recurring theme. I think that Gohan right now is far surpassed Goku, but at some point in this arc, or perhaps even the next arc, Goku has to achieve perfected Ultra Instinct. It's something that he's been working towards for a very long time now in the manga, ever since the Tournament of Power. And I think one of the reasons they're dragging it out, even though Mira said that if you achieve Ultra Instinct, you perfect it, you won't lose to anyone, is because if they perfect it, then the story ends. Goku will never have a challenge again if he achieves perfect Ultra Instinct. It's just supposed to be angel, like an angel level ability and form. It is both a technique and a form. So I think that they kind of need Goku to be one of the weaker fighters right now to give other characters an opportunity to shine, to give Goku something to look forward to, and that's going to be his new perfected form, which will probably be rainbow hair or Super Saiyan looking hair, but Ultra Instinct colors. In any case, I'm extremely excited about where the Dragon Ball Super manga is headed. The last two chapters have been great. They've been giving fans a lot of hope that this series will make a triumphant return, give us a lot of these huge power battles that we're aching to see, and I'm pretty excited. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but I gotta be honest, they are writing in a good direction at this point, and let's hope that they stay on this track. I'm Master. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up, and I will see you for the full chapter review in just a few days.